Dark Whispers, the tale of the Shadow Witch. In the deepest corners of an ancient forest, a voice as cold as frostbite and as chilling as the void whispered tales of a witch. A witch so dreaded that even shadows quivered at her name. Nightfall, a time when the moon whispers secrets to the stars. In this spectral gloom, the witch emerged from her decrepit dwelling, cloaked in an aura darker than the night itself, her eyes two burning embers in the inky darkness. A hushed silence blanketed the forest as if nature held its breath in fear. The animals would become still, their startled eyes peering through the thicket, tracking the witch's movement, their hearts pounding like war drums. In the heart of the forest, the witch performed her rituals. Her voice, a sinister melody in the night, echoed off the trees as she summoned spirits from the world beyond. The air crackled with a chilling energy. Nearby villagers spoke in hushed whispers about the strange occurrences since the witch's arrival. Children's laughter turning into screams of terror in the dead of night. Shadowy figures lurking in the corners of their vision, disappearing as they blinked. Their fear was tangible, a fog that hung heavily over the village. The bravest among them ventured into the forest to confront the witch. None returned. Their disappearance added an additional layer of terror to the already grim tales. On a moonless night, the village elder, driven to desperation, decided to seek the witch. Armed with ancient amulets and prayers, he stepped into the forest, the darkness swallowing him whole. A tense anticipation filled the air. The witch, ever expecting, greeted him with a gruesome smile. She stood amidst a circle of flickering candles, her eyes gleaming with raw power. The elder, though trembling, stood his ground. His voice echoed, "End this torment!" Her laughter, a harrowing symphony of despair, echoed through the forest. The witch, looking into the elder's eyes, spoke words in a tongue long forgotten. The air thickened around them, the trees seeming to lean in closer, thirsty for the unfolding drama. The elder, chanting prayers, held out the ancient amulets. The witch, undeterred, continued her incantation. A rush of wind filled the space, the candles flickering violently, casting monstrous shadows on the forest floor. Suddenly, the forest plunged into darkness. The wind roared, the trees groaned, and the ground shivered. The villagers huddled in their homes, their hearts pounding with fear. What was happening in the heart of the forest? When dawn broke, the elder returned, his face pale, his eyes haunted with unspeakable horrors. The witch had vanished, her dwelling nothing more than a pile of ashes. The forest, once a place of fear, now sang with the melodies of nature. The villagers rejoiced, their hearts swelling with relief. The terror had ended. The Shadow Witch was no more. They thanked the elder, their eyes brimming with gratitude. They could sleep peacefully, their nightmares finally at bay. But within the forest, in the silence of the night, the witch's voice could still be heard. A chilling reminder of the terror that once reigned. Was it just the wind? Or was the witch still whispering her dark tales? Dark Whispers, the tale of the Shadow Witch. A story of fear, bravery, and the supernatural. A tale that reminds us that some horrors lie beyond the realm of understanding, and that sometimes the shadows whisper tales that are best left unheard. End of our horrifying journey. Till we meet again in another tale, remember, the shadows watch, listen, and whisper.